Yo, I just dropped a renamed song back on my channel. It's called Cats Getting Neutered. And if after this video I'll remind you to check it out. I just want to say real quick before we start this video that I I didn't really like it that I used the HOES word, but it happened and I didn't want to change it, so I'm like might as well just re-upload it like that. So um anyway, this story is now on poop and pee. Different ways. Throughout the years, I had embarrassing stories about poop and pee. Now, the first story I want to tell is my best friend from like when I was like 5 years old, like really young, and I were for some reason decided to pee outside instead of pee in the toilet. Like I don't know if my friend was lazy and didn't want to pee in the toilet, so he's like, let's just pee in the yard. I think it was her idea. She always was coming up with like crazy ideas. Let's just pee in the yard. Now, where I used to live, you could pretty much get away with it. Like, there's houses around, but at the same time, like, I felt there was enough privacy there just to do it there. I, Well, I was really little when this happened, so like don't hold me like, oh, that's sickening, you know. I decided to I was curious, I decided to watch her pee, and I'm like, girls don't pee out their front. What's going on here? She was so mad when I saw her doing that. I was we were probably like 5 or 6 or something like that, 4 or 5, something around there, and my mom found out somehow and she was pissed. Get it? Pissed because we're talking about piss. But seriously, it was we I don't know why we just decided to start peeing in the yard, but my second story is called the pea tree. In my babysitter's house, uh another guy and I would, if we had to pee, we'd pee on the pee tree. That was back before we were potty trained, so it's like it was a long time. uh I thought those rules still applied because like we were probably like around 10 then, and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna, might as well, I haven't peed on the pea tree in a while. we we actually thought that, well, it was me. I'm like, hey, we're giving it a lot of water. It's like, no, it's probably not healthy for the tree. Uh, so I literally peed. I was on the other side, but they still could see me. Like all my friends, they laughed at me. I'm like, I didn't realize that the pea tree was just for the pea tree was just for when we uh we were learning how to potty train. So it's like, okay, if you want to go on the pee tree, go ahead. Like it was a lot more accepted back then for some reason. But my third story with poop and pee is I pooped my pants in kindergarten on purpose. I'm like, I haven't pooped my pants in a while and I don't feel like going to the bathroom, so I just let it go. And I was definitely made fun of. Yeah, pooping your pants in kindergarten, not the coolest thing you can do. It really hurt my feelings. A couple of them laughed at me and said I pooped my pants. It it scarred me at the time. Like I don't know. I knew not too long ago I could poop my pants no problem, and now you can't poop your pants because it's uncool. I don't know. So yeah, my mom had to pick me up or drop off new clothes or something. Uh so yeah. The next one is overflowing the sheets toilet inside instead of a stranger's house. Let me explain. This actually happened a year or two ago. Um I forgot exactly what we're doing, but we're at some guy's house. And I'm like, can I use your restroom? And he's like, no, no. He's like, no. He was like, He was like very like no, like if it was close to saying it like that, like no, you cannot, no, and he's like laughed about it. I'm like okay. So then we went to the sheets and I used a bathroom there and I ended up clogging it. So good thing I clogged something, a public toilet, versus some random dude I'm not gonna ever see again in my life. Like it was some sort of business transaction with a person that doesn't want to be mentioned in my videos anymore. So oh gosh, it was it's a it's okay to blow up a bathroom that's public because they have to clean it up. That's their job. But if you do it at someone's house, that's different. Maybe there is different plies of toilet paper involved or something. I don't know, but the grace of God was there. I just ran out. I was embarrassed. I didn't want to tell anyone. I just left. No, the mysterious pooper is still don't tell my probation officer. I might get arrested. Now the next one is seeing my stepdad poop from the living from the hallway. Now uh, a house I used to live in, we had this huge narrow hallway that like you can see from 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 the front door all the way to the bathroom, and the kitchen's in between. So anytime anyone would go to the kitchen for anything and be walking that way, they would see this naked man taking a dump. Now, we kept trying to tell this man, shut the door. Like, I might have slipped up a little bit too with this. That I maybe a couple times I'm like, okay, if I don't need to shut the door, why should I? But I usually tried not to do that. But yeah, it's like it happened continuously. Like he did not learn his lesson. Like a grown ass man, like not shutting the fucking the fucking door to the bathroom. Like I got to see that, and I was able to handle it. But my next story, pooping and turning another kid green. I actually, so what happened is I was in the stall and some kid thought it was empty, so he came in and he saw me taking a crap, and like I was stunned. I didn't know what to do, and that you know, I he was like, I'm like, oh come on, it's not that bad. I think I said that. And like he wasn't I expected him to shut the door eventually, but he couldn't. He was so sickened by it. I don't understand. If he lived in my household, he wouldn't be sickened by it. You'd be used to it. But no, this was way before that happened. Actually, the last story happened anyway. And this he actually turned green, so I figured, oh, I have to be the one that shuts the door. Like I was trying to hide my private parts. I'm like, if someone opens the door to your stall, you expect them to shut it themselves because you're already half naked, naked in the parts where you shouldn't be naked. So I told them not before you entered, and I shut it myself. I don't know, man. Tell me which story is the craziest down below in the comments. Appreciate you listening to my thank you. Listen to my story. All right, Hobson fans will know what I'm talking about. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to check out my reused song that I had to change the name to. It's a previous upload to this video, just so you know. And maybe I'll put it up here or wherever it goes. And I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically.